is resistance in a world that thinks the human instinct should be held back. And all of our wisdom, we should sell that. Destroy the difference that we all have, and make us clones for the throne, for serving their agendas. Even when we think we oppose, we're really their defenders. Look at what is given to those who chose for their repentance, to fold to the goddess of gold and be cold henchmen. For spangled stars with banners that dangle cars as carrots, strangle Mars with cannons, mangle arms with malice, and channel arms so callous, and banish bars that challenge and challenge half the planet. The great USA, with a British dog on a leash, we are the bringers of peace into the middle of East. You're invited to feast on the tasty flesh of a beast. Might be someone's seed, while worry there is no need. We intravenously feed on dead carcasses. Yeah, they're starving cause they wanted to own their own wealth, and they are not part of us. Most of the time I think of myself, I can palm it off. Sometimes I think of the world, it gets me started off. So, what do we do now? Make ways to praise more than a few. How? The fake maze, we kill it with a tool plow, or go back to the way we've always done it, huh? Whatever we do, there's always gonna be division. Whatever we do, there'll always be a peace religion. Whatever we do, they're just gonna build another prison. So let's just do nothing and let it all happen. Whatever we do, the universe just keep on giving. Whatever we do, the earth will always keep on spinning. Whatever we do, we still won't understand beginnings. So let's just do nothing and let it all happen. Existence is resistance in a world that thinks the human instinct should be held back. And all of our wisdom, we should sell that. Destroy the difference that we all have. Every freedom we believe we're receiving this evening, but believing is deceiving when there is no meaning and not a syllable. However, how lyrical, spouted from the mouths of clout, devout criminals. Hegemony's as old as humanity, right? So we're told. So let us scramble for the globe until everything folds. As long as pockets always have enough dollars to fold, as long as rockets always have enough venom to scold. A daddy's daughter, a mother's son, or anyone that has not come to succumb to a murderous tongue. Worship a gun from the palace to permanent slums. Purchase a ton from whoever will sell you the sun, and sell it back to whoever could give you the funds. The race is won, but I don't know if we lost or we won. It's all perception, death and resurrection. Lack of answers won't stop us asking the questions. So, what do we do now? Make ways to praise more than a few. How? The fake maze, we kill it with a tool plow, or go back to the way we've always done it, huh? Whatever we do, there's always gonna be division. Whatever we do, there'll always be a peace religion. Whatever we do, they're just gonna build another prison. So let's just do nothing and let it all happen. Whatever we do, the universe just keep on giving. Whatever we do, the earth will always keep on spinning. Whatever we do, we still won't understand beginnings. So let's just do nothing and let it all happen. Existence is resistance in a world that thinks the human instinct should be held back. And all of our wisdom, we should sell that. Destroy the difference that we all have. Resisting the system, please tell me what's the mission, cause we will probably be oppressors if given position. Yeah, I tried to spread a message, but really ambition is what is driven through my lyrics. I'm really a gimmick, not that I don't put my heart and my soul in the words. It's just to ask if the bars are changing the earth. How arrogant to believe we can change it through art. Only slightly less arrogant than those who believe that we can't. So pull a bit harder, we may just come with a house of cards. Never to slumber, it's strength in numbers whenever we charge. There is a charge, ladies bars, lace the guitars. Aim for the stars, game for the parts. Straight as a dart, aim for the heart, great for the art. Start fighting, whenever should ever you pen to the page. Start writing, whenever should ever you empty the gauge. Murder a phrase, verbally slayed, the covenant couldn't determine his age. Hard as earning a wage from a conservative nerd of a stage. Not heard on my permanent page, written in the ink of a blood of a slave. No cotton, burn on the wage, buried in the bottom of the ocean of rage. Existence is resistance. 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 So what do we do now?
Lose myself in you. Find myself in you.
Sometimes I feel like I'm not enough. Can you please complete me? Or at least let me sleep with ease. Convince myself to at least release me. I wanna be more than my wealth, more than my health. I think I I need your help. Be all that I can, more than the man that I am, but still not someone else. I put you down, just projecting weight by the pound that drowns my direction. Hate by the pound surrounds my reflection. I do this for my own protection. Reject it before I'm neglected. Defective as it is, that's my directive. The simple truth is that I feel protected only at times that we're connected. Cause I wanna be more than myself. I think I need your help. This song ain't gonna write itself. I think I need your help. This wrong ain't gonna write itself. I think I need your help. I wanna be more than you know. I just wanna lose myself, find myself, see myself, be myself, lose myself, find myself. I just wanna lose myself, find myself, see myself, be myself, lose myself, find myself. I just wanna be more than myself. I think I need your help. I wanna be more than you know. I wanna be more than myself. I think I need your help. I wanna be more than you know. I just wanna
lose myself in you, find myself in you, see myself in you, be myself with you.
I will save the drama. I'm far from a knight in shining armor. I just do the best that I can as a man. I believe in karma. Leaving the drama's easily harder when you find someone easy to partner. They ask and it's easy to answer. I think I found what I seem to be after. Cause I wanna tune to your rhythm. I wanna guide that relies on your wisdom. Open my eyes, it's closing my vision. So it's no surprise that I notice the vision. But I wanna be more than the ordinary. Ain't you bored of the orderly? Just a robot, you know what? You could just order me. I pretend I'm the remedy, but I could never be cause of my energy. I am the enemy, always eventually back where it's meant to be. I'm just the remedy. So whatever the weather, however clever, you never ever endeavor to wrestle with forever. Wanna get better, then we gotta sever this big ego and work together. Cause I wanna be more than myself. I think I need your help. This song ain't gonna write itself. I think I need your help. This song ain't gonna write itself. I think I need your help. I wanna be more than you know. I just wanna lose myself, find myself, see myself, be myself, lose myself, find myself. I just wanna lose myself, find myself, see myself, be myself, lose myself, find myself. I wanna be more than myself. I think I need your help. I wanna be more than you know. I wanna be more than myself. I think I need your help. I wanna be more than you know. I just wanna
lose myself in you.
So which has more force? As water shapes the land, it's still willing to change its course. So can't ever change your own mind, usually change nothing. Can't ever blame your own mind, always blame something. But in failure hides opportunity. In divided community, still residing is unity, waiting to show itself. Soon as we're ready to see it, truth is always there, soon as we're ready to be it. So we can keep pretending what's real is just the senses, but it's all the same when you're looking with stronger lenses. So concerned with images, but it's there in the words. Images are just imagination, that's what's so absurd. Have you heard the pig now knows it's fat, and the zebra is confused cause it's white and it's black. So what's fact, right and exact when everything changes? Change the way you look at the world changes. Instead of reasons to die, I find a reason to live. Instead of reasons to fight, I find a reason to give. Instead of reasons to talk, I find a reason to sing. Instead of reasons to take, find a reason to bring. Instead of reasons for I, find a reason for we. Instead of reasons to try, find a reason to be. Instead of reasons to look, find a reason to see. People, I'm pleading, find another reason. We're so busy noticing money don't grow on trees. We forgot the food does, and it's the food that we need, you see. I done traveled all over the aisles and seen the poorest people with the wealthiest smiles. So what's rich or poor, less or more? What's victory, what's defeat, and who keeps score? Who sleeps more soundly? The prince or the pauper speaks more profoundly. The professor or just the talker, the walker or the driver? Who travels the furthest, the explorer or the pirate? Who's providing a service? Who decides what is worthless versus what has a purpose? Did the so-called civilized world not think the earth a flat surface yesterday? So who knows what tomorrow brings? It often is the oddest, the songs that tomorrow sings. Look back through the ages, everything changes. Change the way you look at the world, the world changes. Instead of reasons to die, find a reason to live. Instead of reasons to fight, find a reason to give. Instead of reasons to talk, find a reason to sing. Instead of reasons to take, find a reason to bring. Instead of reasons for I, find a reason for we. Instead of reasons to try, find a reason to be. Instead of reasons to look, find a reason to see. People, I'm pleading, find another reason.
We find all these reasons to never be the person that we wanna be. 'Cause I'm still healing all these wounds that are buried so deep inside of me.
We think that we're smart, that makes us dumb. Think that we feel the most, and that makes us numb. Weak cause we're convinced that we have the power. Cause we make buildings and guns, but not a single flower. We're just waves, but think we're the ocean. It's easier than admitting we don't know where the current's going. We're just flowing. Why do we feel it needs controlling? Waves just roll with the ocean until they reach the sand. So let's roll with our part till we reach our land. Acknowledge that the fear in our hearts totally in our hands. It's not a thing, we just think. Imagine the earth decided that it was afraid to spin. So don't be afraid to sing with your voice, it's what it's for. The more we run from truth, closer it gets to your door. Look back through the ages, everything changes. Change the way you look at yourself, the self changes. Instead of reasons to die, find a reason to live. Instead of reasons to fight, find a reason to give. Instead of reasons to talk, find a reason to sing. Instead of reasons to take, find a reason to bring. Instead of reasons for I, find a reason for we. Instead of reasons to try, find a reason to be. Instead of reasons to look, find a reason to see. People, I'm pleading, find another reason. Another time that's gone by, but I just gotta be honest and tell you that I'm an old soul. So some Nina Simone's gonna put me in the zone better than Porker Patron. Crystal or pistols is oh so tedious. Wanna hear some tunes like Strange Fruit with meaning, and I wanna hear the wolf howling and the water's muddy. I wanted to dance, wanted to make me cry, but also funny. I'm feeling in the city blues, Marvin's the town crier. Some soul to soul, some Aswad with dub fire. Some Gregory Isaacs, a little touch of Dennis Brown. I love the soul, but nothing moves me like that reggae sound. Jamaican blood sound, system upbringing. Our black American cousins are influences on the songs we're singing. It's all soul with Africa at its base. A fella, a Massacala, McCabe, we're from the same place.
I remember. Do you remember? I remember. 'Cause I'm just an old soul. Yeah, I'm just an old soul. Yes, I'm just an old soul. Do you remember?
I'm quite sure the right chord's a cure for disease. If music is the food of love, let us feast. An open appetizer whose songs cannot retire. The legend Stevie Wonder comes bursting out through the wire. The main course, of course, is Hendrix and Marley. James Brown, and get down and start the after party. After dark, it's only Pendergrass. Grab a partner, do the slow grind, wallpaper dance. It's something about the old sound of the analog, a real musicianship that we just can't carry on. Or maybe I'm just an old soul, romanticizing about the good old days when Miles Davis was a commercial artist, when singers could sing soul and had a message. And if you saw them live, they sounded better than the record. But how would I know I weren't even on the globe when most of these artists rock? Simple, I'm an old soul.
I remember. I remember. Do you remember? I remember. I remember. an old soul. Yeah, I'm just an old soul. Yes, I'm just an old soul. Do you remember? And it feels like, yeah, it feels like been here before, like I've been here before.
Are you like me? Are you an old soul? Do you mostly love music from before you were born? When you're listening to records and contemplating the questions, do you ever get the feeling that you've been there before? Do you find yourself talking about the kids these days? Then have to remind yourself of your actual age. If it's only reggae your soul since you were 5 years old, little blues, little jazz, you know you're an old soul.
I remember. Do you remember? I remember. 'Cause I'm just an old soul. Yeah, I'm just an old soul. Yes, I'm just an old soul. Do you remember? I remember. Do you remember? I remember. 'Cause I'm just an old soul. Yeah, I'm just an old soul. Yes, I'm just an old soul. Do you remember?
Malcolm said it, Martin said it, Marley said it, Ali said it, Garvey said it, Two Saints said it. I weren't there, but I'm sure Dessalines said it. Malcolm said it, Martin said it, Marley said it, Ali said it, Garvey said it, Lumumba said it. I weren't there, but I'm sure Dessalines said it.
If you ain't found something to die for, if you ain't found something to die for, you never live.
If you ain't found something to die for, you never live. We might feed and breathe, but we never did. Except those with peace and equality that don't see what we call authority. Live, speak truth, we kill them for. We love them dead when they speak no more, but they will endure. Ideas are bulletproof. Tooth of truth, it's impossible to pull it loose. We smother any mouth there, utter it. Folly fathers fear, we mother it. We're loving it, corrupt government, so we look the other way when in our name they're struggling. We idolize them and we despise them, cause we're reminded that we're the ones who are silent. So give a moment for the times we were blinded. Scream at the top of your lungs like a siren.
If you ain't found something to die for, if you ain't found something to die for, you never live. If you ain't found something to die for, if you ain't found something to die for, you never live.
Maybe the wise man has nothing to prove, but the one who has nothing has nothing to lose. More things we don't need will make more thieves. More laws we don't heed, it's all Siamese. Who leads it don't matter, they can't make change. New driver, but we got no brakes. Whatever the place, whatever the face, the master never ever frees his slave. They always knew it, so they pursue it, but we were too divided to ever be guided through it. Gotta stop them cause they're rotten from the days of picking cotton. They sell us a love song and we're so besotted, so confused we believe their promise. But there are some that lead more honest. They are not forgotten, though they shot them. So scream to the top of your lungs right from the bottom.
Malcolm said it, Martin said it, Marley said it, Ali said it, Garvey said it, Two Saints said it. I weren't there, but I'm sure Dessalines said it. Malcolm said it, Martin said it, Marley said it, Ali said it, Garvey said it, Lumumba said it. I weren't there, but I'm sure Dessalines said it.
If you ain't found something to die for, 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 you never live.
People don't rebel, the rebels are the tyrants. You are not God, so we are not defiant. No human nature, just our behavior, the oppressed. Wanting our oppressor is the savior. Round the globe killing, claiming to be religion. All the book said it's sinning, and that is just the beginning. Now spread democracy by dropping a bomb on them terrorists with no shoes and socks. I reckon history teaches us the lesson. The bigger terrorist is the one with the bigger weapons. They talk but we didn't listen. They spoken and went missing. We can't see all the things that imprison us, cause we don't appreciate the freedoms they've given us. I wouldn't bet it, will we ever get it? Run tell your friends that Akala said it.
If you ain't found something to die for, if you ain't found something to die for, you never live. If you ain't found something to die for, if you ain't found something
said it. I weren't there, but I'm sure Dessalines said it. Malcolm said it, Martin said it, Marley said it, Ali said it, Garvey said it, Lumumba said it. I weren't there, but I'm sure Dessalines said it. Once upon a time, in an obscure part of the Milky Way galaxy, there was a spinning ball of water and rock, ruled by the forces of evil. The devil himself, proud of the magnificent achievements of his children, decided to call a special banquet for the greatest thieves in all the land. He sent invites to thousands of the greatest murderers, rapists, and general assorted scum, inviting them to attend his palace at the dawn of the new moon. Each thief would be given a chance to stake his claim as the greatest messenger of murder upon the planet, and the devil himself would then decide who should be crowned king. After many days of deliberating, all of the petty thieves, such as street criminals, have been found far short of the required level of wickedness, and there were just 4 sets of thieves left in the competition. They were the monarchs of empire, a cartel of bankers, the heads of religious orders, and the third world dictators. Each set of thieves appointed a spokesman to give his case to the devil. We have recorded these events for posterity. Listen. Okay, yo. First up was the thief with the worst reputation, dictator of the third world nation. He looked the devil in the eyes, he spoke in an oh so serious tone. Dear Mr. Devil, I am the greatest thief that ever has been on earth. Please tell me who else, more than me, personifies your work. I came to power in a military coup. I murdered the elected president. He wanted to use the resources of our country for our people's benefit. I proved the masters in the West I could kill my own people as well as the best. So I took over the so-called independent country when the foreigners left. Sent squads of death for those who would suggest in power should be the ones they elect. Erected a statue of the great man, the raped our mothers, stole our lands. That's how little self-respect I have. Don't fight slavery, it makes me glad. Account in Switzerland, Rolls Royce, murder or rape cause I want new toys. Don't want a portion, a whole fortune. With that profit was a little bit of torture. Even outlawed my indigenous culture and language and history, and taught our people to only worship colonizers, and of course, me.
It's the banquet of a thief. Come dine with me. It's the banquet of a thief.
The devil was so impressed with this wonderful man, he almost ejaculated on his hands. But the monarch of the empire said, "Excuse me, Mr. Devil, I'd like to speak if I may. Who do you think trained this amateur dictator to behave this way? Yeah, I'm sure before I came along, his country was far from heaven. But look at the carnage I've caused all over the earth. It's got to be the work of the devil. Countless deaths, mass enslavement, deliberate starvation of whole nations. The dictator tries his best, but looking at me, he's just an imitation. Who do you think pays his wages? He would love to be trading places, cause I've been doing this thing on the roads way back since the middle of ages. Everybody knows he's a criminal element. They think I'm democratic and benevolent, and that shows that I'm really devilish, cause people think I'm heaven